Five. Okay. Let's make sure that we are live. It always takes a little bit to click in. I feel like anybody watching this, it's already clicked in. Oh, okay, it's probably fine. Okay. Fun Mix Time is already in the chat, as in the first person and only person here. I don't know how you have time to write lyrics. I mean, I assume you could easily, like, copy and paste lyrics, but part of me trusts that you write them. Do you want to do a Crystalmancer gameplay? Because I think this deck is pretty good. In terms of Crystalmancer, I think this is pretty good. Oh, this isn't even it. I mean, I can run this, but this isn't even the actual thing that I was talking about. I just unlocked the counterspell for Dark Domain on both my Spear and my Growth Tile. I don't have a counterspell for either my Hunter's Jacket or my Mage Robe. Oh. No, I don't have it unlocked. I need the 1200. That's sad. I could have it, but I don't. Getting ready for that Sea Dog Toxic deck. No, I'm not. I mean, I might be. Maybe I am. This is more for Cultist, I suppose, or Banshee. It's not Banshee. It might be Banshee. I don't know. Mitch the Kit. All the classic people. Cristiano Rush Royale. Does Cristiano Rush Royale mean that you're going to eventually start a YouTube channel? Or have you already started a YouTube channel and that is your YouTube channel? I was looking how to get Essence, but guessing it's not a pay-to-win item you can just buy. It kind of is. So during the Dragon Rift, you can buy it for 50 gems. You can get 100 for 50 gems. I tend to do it, but I really should be saving for every single event that should have been free. Like the Random League should have been free. I didn't save 500 for that, so I had to spend $10 to get 500 for that. And then the Random League. Oh no, Random League is what I was just talking about. Random League, that happened to me with Random League, and then what was it? The Bard event. I had to also spend money for the Bard event. And if you save 1,000 gems for the Bard event, that type of event, that should be free as well. And I had to spend money on that. So I really need to be saving gems. You do have Monk Clown right in the event? What are you talking about? What's that? What? I don't know what that is a reference to. But yeah, if you wanted to play like a PvP Fun Mix Time, I can definitely play this Crystalmancer deck that I think is kind of okay. Not great, but kind of okay. I think it's the best version of this kind of deck. Or if anybody did. This is kind of a... I don't really have anything to do anymore. Now that I finished the Premium Pass. Monk, Clown, Summoner, Dryad, Harley deck. Are you talking to yourself? I don't know what you're referencing. It feels like you're in the middle of a conversation, and I don't know what that conversation is. And I don't think you're talking to other people. Crystalmancer does pretty well. And I'm not even talking about, like, somebody with, like, a max account or anything. 233 against Demon Hunter. You need to buff Demon Hunter. I've been told. And I'm not even talking about, like, this kind of deck. This is a Blade Dancer deck with Crystalmancer as a support card. I'm talking about, like, a regular Crystalmancer deck. 600 million? Yeah, I think you've just been playing with the bottom of the barrel people because you don't play PvP. So you're getting people like this. You're getting people with the Crystalmancer, Rogue, Sharpshooter, Hunter, Priestess. Or the Crystalmancer, Blade Dancer, Banshee, Corsair deck. You're getting people like that. I check this every so often for new gameplay. Like any kind of like high Crystalmancer based gameplay. Not where it's a support card, but it's like a main damage dealer. Most I've done with Crystalmancers, 1.5 billion. With 2k crit. Are you saying... So, the sword debuff slow ruins the speed. Are you saying that you're going up against people with Crystal Arcanist? Because that shouldn't even matter to people who play High Arcanist. And my assumption is that everybody plays High Arcanist. And even so, it only like lasts for a little while and then it drops off. Hex replays. There's nobody running Hex. Or Demonologist. Nobody's running... 133. 810 million. Somebody doing double building. Double building Inquisitor. That sounds terrible. That goes from 800 million to 89 million. That sounds about right. Crystal stacks don't stack as fast, since I'm not sure if slow affects how fast they give crystals. I think they do. I think it does affect how fast it gives crystals, but I also don't think that putting a banner on a person giving crystals does that do anything? It depends on what kinds of billions that you're talking about. If you're talking about, 6 billion, I could probably do that with with my level 11 Demon Hunter. Theoretically, maybe. But if you're talking about like hundreds of billion, you're talking like Zeus and max everything. Like a max Witch. The Dryad doesn't really necessarily matter. A max Summoner would matter. A max Enchant Sword would matter. Like 6,000 crit would matter. It's just all of that. It's also strategy. Because when you have higher crit, you have the ability to make stupider decisions. And by stupider decisions, I'm talking like people who run Monk Blessing, and instead of building the Monk, like doing the full intersection, they just build the one Monk for like until double bosses. That's why they're able to Dryad the Monk all the way to 7, because they are just sacrificing every single Monk that they get, and they're just building up the one Monk. You can do the same thing with a Demon Hunter. You can live until double bosses with one Demon Hunter. And just keep sacrificing everything else so that your one Demon Hunter not only is a level 7, but it also has just so many stacks. You basically kind of play it the same way. And if you are at lower crit, you obviously can't survive till double bosses with, one Demon Hunter. It feels very, very unsafe. But the higher crit that you have and the more damage that your base level can do, the later that you can get into the rounds, and the more time you have the ability to set up. It's one of those like mid-maxing, like expert level plays that you can't do as a newer player. Everybody's here. All the people are here. Should I just play a regular game since nobody wants to play anything? I'm just gonna play a regular game. I need to do something. Oh, that was 2 witches. I was gonna say that this is a mirror match, but it's definitely not, because Trickster is interesting. I think this is definitely my ditch square.
Shaken, not stirred.
Joseph Corman, I've done that, and I did 1 game with 1.5, but I've seen others do way more. Yeah, that just comes down to, like, crit and having a Zeus. A max Zeus, the reason why, if you don't understand why the level up on max Zeus is so good, because you're trying to Dryad your way to the top, at a certain point, you won't be able to defeat very high level, or high health, tribunals, and eventually all of your 7s will become 6s. How do you make all of your 6s back to 7? A Zeus, by pressing a button, can, and does. And that's the difference between running that deck with a Zeus and not running it with a Zeus. It's one of those things that, like, it really matters with that one. I'm using Spirit Master, Dryad, Sword, Witch, Harley Quinn, Mari. Yeah. Dryad. Why are you using Dryad instead of Scrapper? Like, this is the perfect version of the Spirit Master deck. Like, what I'm running right here, there's no reason for you to run, ooh, you know what? I should put a Witch right here, and then do double stacks? Double stacks with nothing? That sounds terrible. I don't know what I should do here. What do I do here? Both of these options sound terrible because I don't have adjacent tiles. Not having like adjacent tiles kills this deck. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do 2 Knight Statues here. I feel like that's, yeah, like 1 right there, and then 1 right here. This Witch is fine, this Witch is not. I just need a Spirit Master right there. Sorry, I need to concentrate on this for a second, because my setup is not great. Actually, now it is. I'm gonna eat all of this. Yeah. I just want a Witch to merge this out. And if it becomes like a Knight statue, that would be best case scenario. And that is a level 2. I just need to eat it now. I just need this Witch right here. Or this Knight statue right here. Tribunal. As much as I would love to read this chat, I just need to really concentrate on this for a second. Because I didn't even know what my setup was going to be. So I just kind of stopped playing this game. And I forgot that I was in leagues. And I should probably not lose this game. Or not leagues, or... I'm in the next... I'm in the 7th contender. I'm in contender. And I should probably not lose this game. On purpose. I just need this knight statue right here, and then I could probably catch up on this chat. Be aware of these tribunals. Oh, I was almost gonna merge that. I was like, wait, that's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this exact moment. At this point, I'm gonna use this as a ditch square. Yeah. And then I'm gonna build stacks this way. Because I need a Spirit Master right here. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. We got this. We have a plan. We have a plan. Bloop, 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 bloop. Not stirred. Is it better to level up all my cards to get more crit? Because the tournament changed to where it's based on crit and trophies. I think tournament is based on crit as well as trophies. It's a weird mixture of the two. I think that increasing your crit does matter because your crit is giving you more damage. And you won't be able to progress at a certain point without crit. So, I think that leveling up your cards is always the thing to do. That's one of the ways that you're getting more damage. When you see a 7k crit person, because that's the new max. When you go up against a 7k crit person, it almost doesn't matter what deck they're playing. They will be doing more damage than you for no reason. They could be playing a dumb deck, but they're getting 7k crit. That's why if you take a dumb deck and you play against somebody with a 700 crit, why you will probably win. It's not that you have like, I mean, you probably have better cards, but I mean, that's not the real reason. The real reason is you have 5,000 crit and they have 700 crit. You're just doing more damage for no reason. It's not because you have a better strategy. It's not based on anything. It's because you have more crit, and more crit equals more damage. The reason I've been off is I've been seeing my dad in a different country, so I now sleep earlier and have more fun. Until now. I sleep late. Another country? You said you were saying that you were traveling, but like traveling to where? Did I still haven't gotten one. Okay. I just need a Spirit Master right there. Spirit Master now. Who am I playing against? The mirror match? Damn. I feel like I definitely shouldn't have gotten hit by both of these. I'm already at 50%. Part of me just wants to stop now. Oh god. Eat. Thank you. I'm actually gonna level that down. Level that down again. I don't want any of this. Oh, actually, I probably should have kept that. Yeah, I could get very screwed right here. And I will not. I could have gotten very screwed right there. It could have easily have taken both of these. And that would have been very bad. Maybe I should concentrate on this. You know, I hope somebody wants to co-op after this because I need to catch up on this page, these pages and pages of chat. And I can't do that during this game. This is not a safe game for me. I need to do some mindless monk clown co-op after this. There we go. That's what I wanted right there. See that incredible boost in damage right there? Am I gonna get... They're gonna do it. Alright, I'm done. We're done here. We're done here. I can't even press it because of this dumb... Yeah, we're done here. I shouldn't have lost that, but because I decided to focus on chat while playing the most complicated PvP game of my life, I wasn't focusing on... There's so many things you have to focus on. I'm not even gonna go into it. You guys know. You guys know what's up. You guys know the 50 million things you have to focus on in a Spirit Master build. Why don't you use Witch instead of Shaman? Was that a question to me? Because I was definitely using Witch. Maybe that wasn't towards me. Why don't you use Witch instead of Shaman? Scrapper level 9. I stopped playing when Scrapper didn't have talents, and now I came back. Level 9 is unplayable compared with Dryad. Scrapper level 9 gives you access to the plus 20%. All you have to do is use it. Dryad, even at max, gives you 20% if you get 20 Fairy of Rage Dryads. That's correct, right? Yeah, because you're getting 1.5% per. And then it's additional damage will not exceed 30%. What did it used to be? Did it used to be 50%? Because I know it was more before. So it's 30% damage if you get 20 Fairy of Rage Dryads. A Recycler will automatically give you 20%. Just because. I guess if you have a level 9 and you have like a max Dryad, I guess that's fine. But then I feel like at that point, you can just try the Enchant Sword build. Instead of using... Wait, do you not use Night Statue? I can't even remember the deck anymore. I'll find it. Oh, you do? Yeah. You are running the sword build anyway. Small Shamer, his name is in the in-game. His name is. He was running. That's the build that he runs, but he uses Gadget instead. Because you have the ability to use more tiles, and I think he has like a level 20 Gadget, so he's getting more and more gold tiles. If you have a level 16 Mari, I guess that's the better, that feels like the better play. I mean, I trust that you play this deck, and I trust that you win with this deck. There's a part of me that doesn't think that you just have the cards and you've never tried this deck ever and you're asking me if it's good. You have a 16 Mari and a 19 Gadget. Why are you asking me for my opinion on this? I feel like that is it's a deck. Like, just use that. I don't know why you need my opinion. You have such high level things that everything that you say is gonna sound great. It's like if you ask me a question of like, hey, so I have like a level 20 Mari, I'm sorry, a level 20 Bard. No, I'm sorry. What is it? 15? Is 15 max? I have a max Bard and a max Enchant Sword and a max Sword and a max Witch and a max Knight Statue and a max Zeus and max Glasses. Do you think that's a good deck? I'm just like, yeah, sure. That's a good deck because it's a whole lot of good cards. Why do you need my opinion on a very good sounding deck? I don't know if you're asking me just to confirm that you know that it's a good deck and you want somebody else to tell you yes that it is a good deck. But yes, it is a good deck because it's a good deck. Like you could say like anything like, oh, I have like max Inquisitor and max Enchant Sword and max Knight Statue and max Dryad and max Scrapper. Is that good? And I'm just like, if you have all of these things that are max, I came back to the game recently and I don't know the meta now. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, that's not going to affect... The meta has never... The quote-unquote meta has never really affected how you as a player play your deck. And the only time that it has ever actually mattered was when the... What's it called deck? Was when the Corsair deck, the infinite damage Corsair deck, was a thing. When the infinite damage Corsair deck came into play, everybody started to change focus, and everybody started running. What just happened? Oh, do I have the wrong talent? I have the wrong talent. It's fine. I was like, why didn't that become a thing? It's because I have the wrong talent. I have the wrong Scrapper talent. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Or it might not be okay. We'll see. This was not the thing that I thought that I was going to be focusing on here. And here we are. I just want a level 2 Scrapper, and I can't get it. I'm using Successful Shift. And it's biting me right now. All you have to do is get one level 2 Scrapper. Oh, there it is. There it is. We'll be fine. Here we go. This will be fine now. Everything will be fine. I totally said that I was hoping to play a game with Monk and a non-complicated game with Monk. And here we are, playing another complicated game because I wanted to try this out. I think I was just so excited that Fun Mix Time finally sent me a request that I was like, yes, now I can play that Crystalmancer deck. And I was like, oh wait, now I can't read chat because now I have to focus again. I'm gonna do that. And I just need a witch right there and we'll be fine. 2. 3. We'll get there. 2. 2.
Water will protect you.
I'm already behind on chat, and now I'm getting further behind. This is bothering me as a person, even if nobody else cares. Oh, There we go. We did it. We did it. We got... Oh, no! It was hidden by the clouds! Oh, no! That was just stupidity. I don't have an excuse for that one. Here we go. I'll carry you so you can read. That's probably true. 2. I mean, I don't think this setup is terrible. I mean, like, losing this knight statue because I ate it is pretty bad, but... Oh, and we're on double upgrades? That's fun. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. Bleep. Yeah, I almost don't even want to do anything on double upgrades. That's too dangerous. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. So the only time that it's ever mattered was when Infinite Corsair was a thing, and people started running Frost specifically because of that deck. That is a meta-defining deck where you can counter. Most decks don't really have a counter. Most decks you can't just slot in a counter. And so you saying that you haven't come back because you haven't played in a while, so you don't know the meta, but you have all these max cards. Just play your best deck and win. That's really it. You're not gonna change your. You're not gonna. In other games it's called sideboarding, like where you play a 2 out of 3 game, and then now that you know what your opponent is playing, I'm gonna side out these cards and then put in this card, and I'll have a better chance at beating this deck. What they decided to do with this game is that it's all just damage based, so it doesn't really matter. Do you have 7,000 crit and you're asking my opinion about things? Is that what's happening right here? I'm gonna assume that I don't know why I have a thing about people that are much more advanced than I asking me my opinion about things. It confuses me. My account is not meant to be for people that have max everything. Like if you come at me and say like, oh, I have a max, Fortuna, what should I do with my max Fortuna? I'm gonna be like, I don't know, because I will probably never get a Fortuna. I will probably never max a Fortuna. And so I'm going to ignore all of this and assume that you are doing well, Diogo. I trust that you and your deck and everything that you have is pretty good, and everything that you can do, you will do. And I'm gonna go back to this chat and answer questions that are in my realm of knowledge. I feel like whenever I'm talking to people that just very clearly have a way more advanced account and are in champions and contender, and they are just doing well beyond what I can do. I feel like a 5-year-old giving advice to Bill Gates on how to manage money. Like that's how I feel. I'm like, you should save your pennies on the and you should, whenever you do a lemonade stand, you should charge them like less money, so then you'll have more customers. That's what you should do, Bill Gates. That's what you should do to make more money. That's how I feel. So I'm gonna go back and answer some other questions here. It's nothing against you. It's all about me and how my entire philosophy on how I wanted to run my YouTube channel is I don't have a max account. So people with max accounts that ask me questions on how to build decks, I just look at them and I'm just like, you know how to build a deck. You're doing better than me. I trust in your judgment. You know how to build a deck. I am not going to give you any better advice than what you can give yourself. What is the main problem with Tesla? I believe you said you were going to make a video about it in the video about the future of event legendaries. I did just say that today. My problem with Tesla is that, so in that video, I mean, maybe it's not going to be a video, and maybe because you're in this stream and you asked the question, this is technically my video. I was going to compare it to Zealot, and how Zealot is only good, with the talents, right? You're specifically using Zealot so that you can use the talents. If you don't use the talents, you're not using Zealot to its fullest potential. Like if you're not using Cauldron in the deck and you just put it in a Blade Dancer style, you know, this deck, if I just took this out and then put that in and said this is the deck, and you decided to not use any of the talents, you just disregarded every single talent because now your deck doesn't have Cauldron, you can run it like that, but it feels subpar. My problem with Tesla is that you are using it for the max ability. The max ability is something that you actively like when you upgrade it, as opposed to something like Witch. When you upgrade your Witch to Witchfire, you're not maxing out your Witch because Witchfire is so impactful. Like it's such an amazing ability. It's an ability. Sometimes it'll do something, but that's not why you're using it. You're using a level 15 Witch because now your Gift of the Raven is that much better. Because that is something that builds and gets better as you upgrade your Witch. You're not using it for Witchfire. With Tesla, it's different. Megawatt is the best thing that a Tesla can do. A charged Tesla of merge rank 7, if you merge next to it, it can gain an additional charge, so it goes to 8, and then it gets 13% more damage. That boost in damage from having a level 8 Tesla sounds incredibly attractive. It's all the damage that you're getting, plus 13% more just because. That's not sustainable. Assuming that you're not using it, again, in a Zeus deck, and why Zeus is so good. Assuming that you're not using Tesla in a Zeus deck, if you get late game Tribunaled, and you have a quote-unquote level 8 Tesla, it drops down to a 6. At which point, you now need to scrapper it back to a 7, and then merge next to it for it to become an 8 again, and then you get the 13%. So for the most part, or if it gets Red Guide, it could easily get, like, it's not even Tribunal. Tribunal is the easiest way for it to happen, but like it could also just randomly get Red Guide. And it could randomly get, you know, Monkey Kinged. Or it could get Shamaned or Pocket Cursed. And losing all of that damage, the 13% and the level 7 and the charge from that goes from a 6 to a 7 to an 8, losing all of that damage starts to compile very quickly. And you start like getting used to having just level 6 Teslas, which is obviously subpar. And so even if you full board and or not full board, but I mean, you have your 4 main Teslas and they're all at 7 and then you bring them all to 8, a Tribunal can undo all of that. And now they're all 6s. And you lose out on the 13%. You lose out on the level 7 speed. You lose out on the level 7 damage from the per charge damage. You lose out on a lot of things. And I think Tesla, because of that, that's why people aren't running it. That, and it doesn't have a very effective cleanse mechanic. The 15% cleanse mechanic, I was almost going to make a video on this. The 15% chance to cleanse is not good. I think I tried merging next to a Tesla like 6 times, and I didn't get a cleanse. And then when I did get a cleanse, it was cleansing things that didn't need to be cleansed. It was cleansing things that either didn't have any negative effect, and if it did, it was like a red sword debuff, as opposed to cleansing my 1 king pudding Tesla. And so at that point, now you need to run Mermaid in order for it to even be viable. You need to have like counter spells, and I have like 2 counter spells. I have a counter spell here on Technogenic, and then I have a counter spell here on Technogenic. I have 2 double counter spells I was using the Tesla cleanse talent, and it still didn't do anything for my like my king pudding to Tesla. After 6 merges, it was something insane. So both of those reasons, and then being forced to run Mermaid as opposed to running Gadget is just another. It's just another damage debuff. Like that's just less damage that it can potentially do. And so for all of those reasons, I don't think I'd recommend upgrading a Tesla. I knew that, you know, like Tesla is nowhere in the top 100, but I was just so close to a level 15 that I was just like, I'm just going to book it. And so that's why I did it. But, yeah, that's what happened. You can level up your cards and increase your crit, or stay at low crit and max your legendaries so you face low crit and low level legendary opponents. That is a strategy, but at some point, that'll catch up to you anyway. So maybe you'll face like low level, low crit people down here, but once you advance to a point, you just start going up against max level, you know, legendary people. So yeah, that strategy could work for a while, but then you'll never advance. And if that's your strategy, your complete total strategy, like I'm not going to upgrade my commons, epics, or rares ever, because most of them don't matter. Eventually, you'll face against higher crit people with your deck. So you'll have like you'll have 2,000 crit, and they will have 5,000 crit with your deck, and you're still going to lose. So that's not a strategy either. Or it's not a sustainable strategy. And so I feel like eventually you just have to not be afraid and just upgrade your crit. That's really it. Tell me your opinion about Inquisitor. I think Inquisitor Clock is very good. I don't think any other version of Inquisitor is good. I know that there are people that do high damage with a DPS build, and I don't think it's good. I think that there are better cards that can out damage an Inquisitor. I think that if you are going to run Inquisitor, you should run it Inquisitor Clock, and you will beat far more people than if you tried to out damage them. Is my max use still good? Haven't played in 2 months. Do you need to set up deck before we go again? Oh, no, I don't. I already set this up. We don't need any, all the max player disturb Elliot, just get out. I understand the question. I understand the, you know, I have this, and this max, and this max, and this max, and this max. Is this good? I understand the question. Like, it is a reasonable question. I just also feel like I am not the kind of person to ask about that. Because I don't. Because I don't have all of that maxed. If you ask that same question to Small Shamer, he would have an accurate answer for you. Because he plays in that arena. He plays in Champions and Contender. And he was in the top 100 for a while. And so he has actual answers to those questions. I just know that I don't. And I would rather use my time to talk to people that are much lower than me or at my level of not having a max Zeus or a max Necromancer, because that is the level of play that most players are going to be at. Like, you can max out all of your epics, and you will never max out your Necromancer and your Zeus and your Fortuna. And that is the realm of play that I'm in. And so, like, what even is this deck? Can we do a co-op with old school decks like Stasis and Inquisitor? Stasis? Hex, Lightning Mage, or Corsair Executioner? I suppose we can. Do we know if Corsair is getting talents at any time? Yeah, everything will get talents. At some time. That is the answer every single time anybody asks that question. If your next question is when, nobody knows except for the developers. And when they release that information, everybody will know that information, and that is when we will know. I feel like a lot of people think that content creators know secret information, and we don't. we know basically all of the information that everybody else knows, maybe a week in advance, maybe 2 days in advance, maybe an hour in advance, but we don't know things like when is Stasis gonna get talents? Like, people always ask that. Like, when is this when are they adding another unit? When's the next legendary hero that they're gonna add? It's like, I don't know. Nobody knows. If you subscribe to the Rush Royale Discord, that is essentially as quick as information as that I get. And if it's not on there, then that information is not released, and we don't, just asking that question isn't gonna, we don't know. Like, people even ask, like, oh, when is the new update gonna drop? It's like, I don't know. Whenever it decides to drop, I don't know. If you subscribe to the Rush Royale Discord, you will know all information that we know. There is not secret information in this game. As a person that is a Rush Royale content creator and I have access to a secret Rush Royale content creator channel, there is not information that I ever obtain early. And even if I did, I can't share it until the developers share it anyway. That's part of the thing. Like, I can know it myself, but I can't express it. And so if the Rush Royale developers did not make a post about something, then we don't know. I'm really enjoying Max Spirit Master. It's pretty good. I think that it's weird how good Spirit Master is. Because it doesn't have a damage mechanic. It doesn't have a stack mechanic. It's just base damage that you're trying to increase with Covenant of Veteran. And that's your only damage that like infinite damage that it increases. That's what makes Riding Hood so good, because not only is it gaining stacks with itself, but it's also gaining stacks with Night Statue, and that's the reason why it does so much damage. Or Bard. Bard is the same way. Because it doesn't have an internal, like, stack mechanic, I never understand how it does as much damage as it does. Why does the Lightning Mage animation look like Dash from The Incredibles? Do you mean Thunderer? What do you think is the best free-to-play maze? What's the maze? Crystalmancer is the best free-to-play for me. I feel like it's the best free-to-play unit for you, and the best free-to-play unit for 5,000 other people that will never be subscribed to me because I hate Crystalmancer. Zeus will always be good. Probably. The level up mechanic is what separates the men from the boys. Being able to level up your cards after a tribunal hit instantly is what's going to help you in that latter game. When you get double tribunaled and you just accept both tribunals and your opponent goes, oh, I'm just gonna upgrade all my units again. Like, they're doing more damage than you instantly. It's like, yeah, sure, you can scrapper your way back. And like, good luck to the decks that don't have scrapper. Go ahead, get your level 6 Dryad again. So that it can be Tribunal, the red guide. Like, that's the reason why Zeus decks will always be better than every other deck. No Sword and Monk deck is wild. I have a video about that. If you're referring to this. I have a video about that. Have you seen Momo Royale's new video of Max Crystalmancer losing to a level 1 Archer? No. When you say new video, do you mean new video today? Or do you mean new video in the last 6 months? Is my Banshee a good substitute for Trapper? It depends what deck. Mr. Champion. It depends what deck. I don't know. I think Banshee is very good. I think that's why I'm trying to max out my Banshee. It is a support card to me, so that is why I will be upgrading it. Switch. Thunderer sucks. Why do they use it? That's a question for Fun Mix time. MVP of Hex Cult. I have 2400 crit and I'm in League 6 and I'm going against 1600 to 1800 crit players. Why am I being put against lower crit players? So that you can be, so that you can advance in PvP, because you're not where you should be. I think that's the easiest answer. What unit do you think is the most underrated? Shinobi. Rogue Shinobi. I think so many people love Crystalmancer that everybody ignores Rogue Shinobi. And I think Rogue Shinobi is a much more interesting deck. You hate Crystalmancer, but you're using it. Well, yeah, that's how I get the likes. That's how I get the likes and the subs. I would have 5,000 more subscribers if I did only Crystalmancer videos. If I changed my channel to I only post Crystalmancer content, I would get 5,000, at least 5,000, maybe 5 million more subscribers. Something in that area. Something between 5,000 and 5 million more subscribers, because it would appeal to everybody that likes Crystalmancer. If I just did Crystalmancer only videos, if like my entire channel all I did was praise Crystalmancer all the time, I would have somewhere between 5,000 and 5 million more subscribers. Not enough time to fill the board with Shinobis in dungeons is what peeves me off. I mean, it's just a luck thing, right? Like 15% is not high. So you can, if you get very lucky, and those games are very exciting. But you shouldn't even be playing it in dungeons. You should be playing it in PvP. Also, you should be running a Harley Quinn, so you can keep copying your. I'll play it next game. It's basically just my Blooming Dash Blade Dancer deck. It's my Blooming Dash Blade Dancer deck, but Shinobi. I've actually played 2 variants of it. One where I was trying to do Knight Statue and Shinobi only, which was interesting. But I've also done like a serious version, which is just a Blooming Dash Blade Dancer build, but with Rogue instead. Trapper with Genie is my main deck, and it's very easy to... It's a very easy deck to go up in leagues. You know, that's what I'm hearing from you now, but... So why were you so... Why were you, like, the post... Why were you the Steven Stanton 8554 of Crystalmancer? You got so angered at me in so many different threads. Like, during a stream, commenting on things about my hatred for Crystalmancer, and you don't even play Crystalmancer. You play Genie. I don't understand. You're like the biggest Crystalmancer ally. You're like, why do you hate Crystalmancer? I play Genie, but why do you hate Crystalmancer? Oh god, are we gonna die? Are we gonna die because I wasn't doing anything? We might die. I trust we won't die, but we might. It's a real possibility now. I don't think it'll happen. Oh no! Double activation! We did it! I wish Thunderer had talents at some point. Until it gets bad talents. And then you're like, I wish Thunderer didn't have talents. I'm gonna take this apart. There's two different ways I can play this. I can either play this with Portal Keeper, or I can play this with Scrapper. I'll let you guys pick. Whoever types it in first. Portal Keeper or Scrapper. It's two different builds that I have for this. Through the power of today's technology, I made a hymn about Steven Stanton on my page. Portal Keeper. Okay, that's enough people. That's fine. Skill D is I'm gonna be a second. Oh, why did I take that out? I'm just gonna put it back in. Dryad. It is a forest faction, which means I could use Gadget. Because I have like triple counterspell here. I'm just gonna run it like that. Sharpen Spear. Barrier. Hold. Yeah. Okay, you can send that again. High Arcanus not good when Bedlam arrives. It's not good when a lot of things arrive. Bedlam is bad. Tamer is bad if you can't kill it. You know? Like, if you can't kill a Tamer, that gets very bad very quickly. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Nothing. No dice. No dice. No dice. I mean, I got one guy, so that's something. Well, that just makes me want to merge both of these. Merge. No dice. I guess it being right here is the best.
That's the anvil.
I'm gonna go here and then just super buff that guy. What is this one? Copy? No. Copy? No. This is an amazing amount of nothing. Oh, you know what? I could. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we got another one. We did it. I'm actually going to put it... No, yeah, I'm going to put that there. That's fine. I'm going to go... Copy. Ooh. 6. That's fine. That's less fine. I need to upgrade the knight statue. I'm gonna go here, here. I need to merge out so many things here. I'm gonna go here, 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 here. Here. Copy, copy. Nothing. Copy. I need to pull these away so that I can build tile stacks. 3. Pull these away. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Can't get enough Shinobis. You can if you're lucky. Part of it is like just, oh, here we go. Yeah, let's do all that. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Part of it is using Harlequins, and using the Portal Keeper just to put them into place. It's not really to, because you're trying to move them. And if you have counterspells, you don't have to worry about a mermaid or the Portal Keeper itself to get rid of debuffs. And there's not a lot of debuffs in this mode anyway. What is this, dungeons? In dungeons anyway, for you to worry about. Copy, copy? I was hoping for just the one more. I just want one more. Is that greedy? It's pretty greedy. I already have a lot. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep. I'm gonna pull this away. Copy. Merge. Copy. I'm gonna get rid of these all these knight statues. I don't need this in my life. Copy. Merge. I'm gonna merge this away so that I can free this up to be a level 1 again. 2. I'm gonna merge that away. Merge this away. That's another 4. Merge that. Copy. Copy. Merge. Away. Oh. Oh, we did it. Did we? Maybe we didn't do it. What do I do with this? I can't merge it into somewhere. I need to get rid of this. Yeah, that works. So then I can go here.
Let's gear it up.
Here. 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 This is how much I play Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, by the way. This amount.
That's the anvil.
Oh, but Crystalmancer's so good. We should just play Crystalmancer. We should just play Crystalmancer all the time. We're not gonna pay attention to Rogue. That's everybody. Check the Thunder animation out. It looks like Dash from The Incredibles. I'm assuming that that's what you meant. Oh, he does look like Dash from The Incredibles.
Huh?
Why does he look like Dash from The Incredibles? That's so funny. I feel like Shinobi deserves a higher spot in rarity. If it did, people would stop talking about Crystalmancer. And you would stop defending Crystalmancer. If you truly believe that, then you would be using Rogue instead of Crystalmancer. And you would be like the person... Because if you believed that it deserves a higher spot in rarity, but Crystalmancer is fine where it is, and it's so good and it's so amazing, and I'm going to defend this with every ounce of my being, then you would also think that Crystalmancer deserves a higher spot in rarity, but you've never said that. So the fact that you're saying that about Rogue is very strange. I died when Grandmaster took away 2k stack High Arcanist away. Yep, it'll do that. Who has better talents, Vampire or Portal Mage? I mean, they're both used for very different things. I don't know how you're comparing talents like that. Portal Mage is very specifically used in the Meteor deck because of how it combines with Frost. I can play the other build. The other build is it's a Scrapper deck. It's a it's Shinobi Equilibrium, as Mitch the Kit would say. I don't even need that. I just need a Harlequin. Maybe a Summoner. Actually, at that point, I probably need a... I feel like I should be running Trapper, but... What is this? Sharpened Spear, Roll Call? Stone Legion? I don't need Portal Keeper. It's a very simplistic build. It's just eat everything. Eat everything and win the game. Yeah, it's this. I'm gonna do that. If somebody else sends me a co-op, I'm gonna do that. We do need Portal Keeper talents. It's at the top of my list of talents that I want. Make special day to Crystalmancer, how to build it, and what combo deck to use. Just one day. I trust that everybody already knows how to play Crystalmancer because they all play Crystalmancer. That's another reason why I've never felt the need to make Crystalmancer content. It's because the people that run it, they know how to run it, because that's all they run. And if you don't run Crystalmancer, then I praise you for not running Crystalmancer. Don't learn it. Don't learn it and play anything else, because anything else that you play will be better. Make Blooming Dash Blade Dancer great again. That pains me. I'm not gonna max robot. I will max robot whenever I get robots from the legendary pool. But suggesting that I max yet another, suggesting that I max yet another DPS card, you're either trying to sabotage me or you don't understand the game. You're either actively trying to sabotage me or you don't understand how the game works. And when I say sabotage, I mean that playfully. Because that's not the choice that you should be making. Why did I copy that and not a Shinobi? Not a rogue. I'm gonna eat both of those. And both of those. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of that. Oh! What if I get, like, all the stacks on that guy? Can I get all the stacks on that guy? That. That. Oh, I don't need that to be a 4. That's awkward. Copy? Oh! Let's go! We're gonna get there. This is gonna work. I believe that this will work. Copy. Nothing! How is that possible? 3. I want to keep that now. Copy. No. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do they always land on growth tiles? 2. Nothing. Alright, merge. I guess this is a 5, so I don't have to worry about that becoming a 3. I'm probably just gonna eat both of these. Uh, 3, 4. Copy. I'm gonna keep this one. I obviously don't need the other 2. Okay, here we go. We got it. 3. 3. 2. Oh!
Let's gear it up.
3, 4, 5. This is what I was going for. It's just 3 sharpened spears. And just the 1 enchant sword that's awakened during a boss. And then I don't care about anything else. I'm just gonna eat everything else. Obviously, you can then merge these and hope that they become Shinobis. Every time you summon in one of those, everything gets stacks. So that's also building. I'm obviously gonna get rid of this guy.
That's the anvil.
2, 3, 4. I obviously don't need all of these, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. Eat both of those. Oh! Finally, Portal Keeper talent should let it move a lower level unit at the cost of a merge rank. At the cost of a merge rank? So it moves it and then loses a merge rank? No, just give it the Santa talent. They've done it before. Just bring back the Santa talent. Just let it have the Santa talent, man. It didn't even make it broken. I was still losing to things. Like, you can backtrace that video. I was still losing. It wasn't like I was beating everybody. It just made it viable. You said Tesla maybe the next legendary they'll roll out. Why wouldn't it be Sea Dog? Because then everybody would run toxic decks. Because then literally everything would be Robot, Minotaur, Sea Dog, Shaman, Witch. Everybody would have actual access to the max, the best version of a toxic deck. The best version of a toxic deck out right now. I mean, they wouldn't have access to Necromancer, I suppose, but they've already given you 2 toxic cards. Why would they give you the 3rd one? Sea Dog is the best one, and it makes Robot and Minotaur not matter. But if they gave you Sea Dog as well, that would be insane. It's like they could give you Genie, but suggesting that they would give you also Bard and Riding Hood, then that would just be everything. And I would understand keeping at least the best one, the best toxic card, as a paywall card. Tesla, I just don't think is good. Tesla's not being used in anything. There is a lot of Sea Dog decks. Not a lot at low ranking, because it doesn't work at low ranking, because you need, like, max units on all of it. But it's very good at high rank. Like, the best version of a toxic deck is very, very good. And I'm gonna... Oh, okay, no, we got it. How do people have a max legendary and yet they have low crit? What's low crit to you? And the answer to that question is you don't need to upgrade your commons, epics, and rares. There's no reason to upgrade your commons, epics, and rares. Once you get a legendary, you should just be using your legendary. But if you want to run Crystalmancer, Crystalmancer gets better if you have higher crit, so you can upgrade your commons, epics, and rares. I don't know. You should max Stasis. Stasis DPS. If Stasis attacked as fast as it looks like it attacks, I think Stasis would be good. Because you could... Oh, I was going to say you could use it in the J deck, but the J deck doesn't exist. I remember when we thought that. Fun Mix Time thought that. It doesn't work like that. Is. I forgot that I had him in my friends. What's he running? Yeah, he's running that deck. I mean, he's still running Scrapper, but yeah. He said it's been doing very well for him. He's at 8250 trophies. Raging Bulls. We used to be a raging clan. Is this Priestess DPS? Is that what's happening here? Not even the final talent. Final talent, Portal Keeper also has a chance to shield the unit that has been moved for 3 seconds. You were in the game when that was a normal thing, right? Like, that's not something you just came up with. That was already a thing that was in the game, and they took it away because of Dark Inquisitor. When Dark Inquisitor was the best card, and you had the ability to infinitely move a Dark Inquisitor forever, so that it always has a shield, so that it and Dark Inquisitor always have a shield. Two. Ooh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I didn't even using this. 5.
That's the anvil.
3. Shoot. Oh, I didn't even. That's fine. Miyoki, for the longest time. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different person. Never mind. I would believe that. When you have max crit, you can do whatever you want in this game. Last tier Portal Keeper units swapped by the Portal Keeper have a 10% chance to become immune to negative effects for 3 seconds. Isn't that the same thing as what you just said? It shields and has a chance to become immune to negative... That's what it used to have. The reason why they changed it was because of Dark Inquisitor. There's no way you can say it wasn't even good with Dark Inquisitor. That is the reason why they changed it. Spirit Master avatar picture. I don't remember it. I don't think so. I mean, maybe I do. But ever since I got the moving enchant sword picture, when I spent like the $50 to get Mermaid to level 5, I just haven't changed it because it's cool. The only thing that I would ever change it for is Blade Dancer. They released a Blade Dancer picture that I use in thumbnails every so often. Yeah. Oh, you have it. Oh, okay. Then I missed out on the Dark Inquisitor train. Yeah, Dark Inquisitor was the best deck. With Portal Keeper and Clock. It's coming back. But, like, it was the best deck for a really long time. Because of Portal Keeper. Actually, I think it did run like Trapper and stuff. I mean, it was still like a Dark Inquisitor like damage build. Did it run Scrapper? I don't remember what it ran. But yeah, with the Portal Keeper, you just had an infinite shield. That and the Portal Keeper just had an infinite shield. And so I think it just got a level 7 Knight Statue and a level 7 Portal Keeper, and you had an infinite shield for everything. Everything on your board that mattered. people do the damage version of Inquisitor, I'm never afraid of it. The clock version, it's so good. It's stupid how good it is. And it obviously gets better with Zeus. Because then you could have level 7 clocks that are much easier to upgrade. And then you can put 3 on a Zeus tile. And then have 3 level 7 clocks, and then build up your other clocks as well. And then put the Zeus on or the Inquisitor on your 4th tile. And then just infinitely upgrade all of it all the time. It's crazy.
Let's gear it up.
Somebody was making fun of me because I posted a bunch of losses that I had with Spirit Master, and they decided to pick the one loss that I had against a Inquisitor, and they were like, oh, because I made the joke that I lost 4 in a row, maybe I should switch to Crystalmancer, and they were like, oh, if you can only do 1 billion damage, maybe you should switch to Crystalmancer. And that was me battling against Dark Inquisitor Clock. Every single other match that I posted was like 15 billion damage games. But I lost to a Dark Inquisitor Clock at 1 billion damage. Because, yeah, that's exactly what happens. It's very good. And every time I suggest it, there's always some smart person that's like, it doesn't do anything against Banshee. It doesn't do anything against Meteor. It's like, yeah, the 2 decks. You just do things against every other deck. You just do things against 90% of every other deck. But oh, those Meteor players and Banshee DPS players. Oh, you have a bad matchup against those guys. And you have a great matchup against everybody else that does damage. I've done 50 billion damage with Spirit Master. That's the most I've ever done. A lot of it is tile placement. A lot of it is tile placement. If you have good tiles, and then it's also the speed at which you have the ability to set up. If you can set up 2 Knight statues in perfect spots at the beginning of the game, and you have great, tile luck, there's a lot of luck that is involved in Spirit Master matches. I don't think Necromancer affects Banshee. You would think it would. It doesn't, right? I think Saz would know. With Zeus and Scrapper, you could easily double down and go Clock Max Frost. Yeah, you probably can. What's the Saz, what's the interaction with Necromancer and Banshee? Does it affect Banshee decks? I don't think it does. Maybe it does. Does it shut off Banshee? I know if you use the activation, it doesn't, because the activation will go through that. But it might shut off the regular attack, maybe, but I don't think it does that either. Saz would know. No, the special attack doesn't. The special attack I know for sure definitely doesn't. It goes through everything. Your Banshees could be your Banshees could be Gorgoned, and if you activate the thing, it still activates everywhere. Because it's not coming from any one activation. $626 million. I guess that's something. Nope. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do either. Max Inquisitor is main, but most damage done with Blade Dancer is about 10 billion. I absolutely love to play a Blade Dancer. But if you can do more damage with Blade Dancer, why wouldn't you just play Blade Dancer? I mean, we can test this. Fun Mix Time, you have a Banshee, don't you? I'm pretty sure it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Run your level 7 Banshee. This isn't for anything. It's just to test this one thing out. I was like, what are we doing? Like, we can test this.
Darkness will consume you.
Just run like a level 7 Banshee and a Portal Keeper, and that's it. Just and it doesn't matter. Just PvP me so that we can surrender the match. I think that it'll still attack I don't think it'll get shut down. I could be wrong, but I know that the activation will go through because it's a generic activation and it's not affected by anything. I guess this doesn't work if you don't draw a Banshee. Yeah. Oh, there's one. I guess I can do it. Can I do it now? Should I do it now? I'll do it now. Yeah, see? Yeah. I don't, it's not affected by it. It doesn't care. I knew that the activation would work, but I wasn't sure about like the regular damage. And yeah, like the regular damage, it still does the thing. Like watch, sacrifice all of your things. Just like merge out everything else. Wow, that really worked out.
Turn the volume up.
Yeah, see, it still does the thing. Banshee doesn't care about Necromancer. That's why Cultist also doesn't care about Necromancer, because most of the damage is coming from the inside. It's coming from like the 3 on the inside.
Rise, bitch.
Yeah, like it's still getting damage from everything else. Yeah. Anyway. And now you know. It doesn't stop the regular damage or the special attack. The mana power up. I didn't think it would. Because I'm pretty sure I played against it and thought that I would be like amazing. Yeah, that's why, again, if I had to restart my account, I would invest every dime of money into Banshee. I would use every book of secrets on Banshee until I got it to max. It's so good. And the fact that it has the ability to become a support card in your ladder game once you start building other decks. Is it worth it to go from 13 to 14 on a scrapper using a book? With the Laboratory of Experiments, I would almost wait and naturally get it to 14, and then book it from 14 to 15. And I would just wait. I don't think you're going to get that much of a difference. You're going to get a percentage difference where you will get double hits more often. But because you won't be getting, like, it's not like like a 10 to 11 or an 11 to a 13. If it was an 11 to a 13, I would say book it. But a 13 to a 14, you're just getting higher percentage. I would wait until you got 3 copies and naturally had the ability to upgrade it, then use a book. That's the only way that would feel good to me. Using a book now and then never getting 3 copies for months, you're not going to notice a difference. And a book, it takes 2 months to get. Unless it's just burning a hole in your pocket, in your Rush Royale pocket, that you need to get rid of it. Because right now, like, these 6 magic crystals are burning a hole in my pocket. There's a big part of me that wants to upgrade this summoner, but I know that it doesn't matter. And I'd rather wait on either getting 2 more witches or 1 more trapper. I might use a book to get a trapper from 12 to 13. I think that would be good, specifically because at 13, if trapper gets talents, then you can get the 13 talent. So I think that's a good move, because that's a threshold. 9, 11, and 13 are a threshold for talents. So assuming that it gets talents reasonably soon, then you could get the 13 talent. And Trapper is just generically better. It's just generically good. Then I'll get cards and coins to level to max, or if I get another book. Yeah.
Screws tighten to the max.
A-Friend Gaming. A-Friend Gaming is streaming. He tried to stream yesterday, but he was apparently very sick. And so he's streaming today. If everybody wanted to leave, I wouldn't blame you. Did Adam leave? I haven't heard that guy in a while. That guy has been gone. That was a long time ago. Ow. I'm gonna lose out on Contender if I play another game. I don't think I want to do it. Who wants to see max games when we can have stream doing Mythbusters? Whether or not Banner affects Crystalmancer, the things that the priest Crystalmancers, whether or not Banner actually affects attack speed, because if that were the case, that means that attack speed affects Crystalmancers, giving more crystals. So if you used a banner or a knight statue, you wouldn't use a knight statue, but if you used like a banner in that deck and you put like 4 Crystalmancers around it and just use the 4, would that be better for a High Arcanist deck? I don't know. Like, would it actually go faster? Part of me thinks that it would, but I don't know. It's my main reason for thinking that the only thing that you need to upgrade is the priestesses. Or what are they called? An arcanist? I don't know. Oh, are you doing it? Is that the deck we're running? Is this going to be the mirror match? I think Scrapper is better. I think if you run Scrapper, it's better. Because then you can just... Because you don't care what you want to upgrade. Because the Crystalmancers will upgrade themselves anyway. Eventually. Obviously, if you have the level 13... Oh, you have a level 15. What am I talking to you about? You have a level 13 enchant sword. Or a level 15 enchant sword. Actually, at that point, I might as well run J. If you put it on a J tile. Yeah, let's do that. Is that a good spot? That's probably a good spot. It's on the side of these two. Do I have a growth tile? Oh, I have this one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Nothing? Nothing? What is this? I just want a Crystalmancer on a growth tile. What's happening? Oh my god, what's happening? That's fine. This is insane. Why didn't I use Harley Quinn? Oh god. No! What is happening? I've drawn 2 Crystalmancers this entire game. Why do people play this deck? No! I definitely should have ran Harley Quinn instead of this clock. I don't know what you were thinking about this clock. Fun mix time, but this is not working out. Clock has no reason to be in this deck. No, this is fine as well. I'm getting rid of all these clocks. There's no reason for them. Am I just gonna survive if it's not on a tile? I don't like it, but I will survive. Maybe. Oh my god, are we dead? We're not dead. Oh, we might be dead now. Well, it's been fun. Why do people play this?
My aim is true.
Oh my god, we killed it. We're gonna be forced to play this game. We're being forced to continue this game. Oh, not anymore, we aren't. Why do people play this? What's a good bard deck? If you go to leaderboards and you go into the top 100 people, you'll find one. Just look at all these people. All of these people. That's probably there. I trust that you will find one good bard deck in there somewhere. Probably 50 of those 100 decks, you will find a good bard deck. I don't get Banshee. Could you elaborate on why you think the card is so good? Max Banshee stuns bosses. That's pretty much all it needs to do. But it's the fact that it's not affected by clock. And it just does just a massive amount of damage for the amount of crit that you have. I've seen Banshee decks do 30 billion damage with like 3k crit. If you look at Banshee damage numbers, like a max Banshee damage numbers, they just have the ability to go far beyond what they should be able to go. Here's a 40 billion damage, 5,500 crit deck that beat a bard. There's something else ridiculous. Are they all? Yeah, you can't have like a less than max bard. I'm sorry, a less than max Banshee. This is a 12 billion damage game with a 5k crit. It also being able to be a deck that doesn't require a Zeus or a Necromancer to be better. Like Mermaid is the choice for a Banshee deck, but then when you stop wanting to use it as a DPS card, then you can run it as one of the best support cards, because again, a max Banshee has the ability to stun bosses. So you just pick the boss that you don't like, mostly a Tribunal, and then you have that amount of time to kill a Tribunal with your regular deck, and you're just subbing a support card that would just help you kill bosses. This will help you stun bosses so that you can continue winning. Or a Bedlam. Yeah, anything that you just don't like or don't think that you can kill. It's usually a Tribunal, though. Clock boosts the speed of your opponent's units. It does boost the speed of your opponent's units. I mean, if anything, one of us could set this up. I mean, don't run clock. Run Harlequin. Harlequin would just be easier. If you have a cleanse, I could shaman you. Or, I mean, I don't know. Whichever. Banshee also ignores freeze or stun. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that works. I'm taking this out though. Actually, at this point, I want to. I think I'm gonna run Sharpened Spear. Sharpened Spear is probably it does the same thing that a Banshee would do, but easier. And I'm gonna go Barrier, Stone Legion. Ooh, that instead. Yeah. Yeah.
Screws tightened to the max.
Okay, yeah, I'm good. Shaman Clock. It's just run this deck. Actually, if you want to be cute, you can run Bestie. Bestie would also give attack speed. Gorgon stoning. That's what the cool kids call it. Gorgon stoning. You don't need Demonologist. I mean, you still have to Shaman me. And Witch isn't doing anything. It doesn't do anything for High Arcanist Crystalmancer. It's something for 1 unit, and then nothing for the rest of the game. It's definitely not the thing to take in. Okay, I'm gonna put this up on the screen again. Also, you're using Blood Rage on Vampire. But you don't need Summoner, you need Mime. Because it's... What's happening? And you should also be using Blood Rage so that you can bite things back down levels. That's why I'm running Vampire. I'm not running Vampire necessarily for the mana. The mana's a nice bonus. But I'm actually running it for the Blood Rage so that you can bite things back down. So you never upgrade higher than what your Vampire is. Oh god. I almost took that deck in. Sorry. You can send that again. We were going to do 2 support decks. Supporting each other. There we go. 2 support decks. Nothing. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Nothing. 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 Are we gonna die? Oh god. Nothing. Why do people run this deck? Why do people play Crystalmancer? This deck is terrible. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Oh, I could have... I didn't need to do that. I should have just done that. There we go. Bleep, bleep. guess I don't need that. And I'll copy that. 2, 3, 4. Triple upgrade. That. Copy. Nope. Copy. Yeah. You don't Harley Quinn the clocks. This is why I wanted to do it the opposite way. You don't Harley Quinn the clocks. You just naturally upgrade into clocks. You Harley Quinn the shamans because you need the shamans more. I don't want to do a seminar on how to do support because nobody should be playing support decks. You should just be doing double DPS. But there is a specific way to do support. That's just an efficient way to do support. You could merge out the clocks. I would only keep level 3 clocks or above. Everything else you can merge out. It gives you space. Wait, what's happening? And then use your vampires to bite down level 2 mimes, and then you have more mimes. Which one am I keeping? There we go. I just need to get rid of these crystal or these scrappers. But I'm essentially done. You could bite the other 2 mimes. Yeah, you can go ahead. Oh. You should be biting down your shamans. You should... Yeah, you have to bite down all of your cards. Copy, copy. Oh, I don't want either of those. Perfect. No! Can't get rid of this guy. Bam!
Let's gear it up.
Look at it go! Is this why people use this deck? Whee! What is it? Until it gets Dark Priested and I lose? Oh no! It happened! Why do people use this deck? Why do people use this deck? Why do people play this? Where is my cleanse indeed? You still have to kill things. I have 2 counter spells, but you still have to kill a boss if you want it to activate. Why do people use this deck? I mean, you can run Mermaid, but you could still run into the same problem. You can cleanse, but like you still have to kill a boss, and I didn't kill the boss. Because you can't. You can't kill a boss if you're Dark Priested, or if you're King Puddinged, or if you're Bedlamed. Why do people run that deck? I'll never understand it. Oh god. What even is this deck? What is it, level 20 Zeus? Level 20 Zeus. Is he dead? Is he giving up? No. No way he's giving up. What? What? I'll take it. I will for sure take it. Portal Keepers do remove negative effects, but then you, at that point, you now need a level 7 Portal Keeper and a level 7 Crystalmancer. Let's go! Hit him with a good game. Well, I'll accept that. Golem is so powerful, it makes people surrender. That's how powerful it is. It's if you have this in your deck, it makes people surrender. Except for this guy. He'll play this. Because he's probably using Toxic Witch. And a Trickster. A very underutilized Trickster. Which makes me think he doesn't know how to use Genie, and he's just using Genie because he can.
Shaken, not stirred.
Bleep. Oh, it's funny. Yep. Gargoyle is still a fun unit to use at 1-ticket leagues.
A vanishing trick.
I swear, If it warlocks that unit, I'm gonna be pretty mad. If it just happens to hit one unit and it's this one. That's fine.
Slime attack.
Two, three. It's on. My Banshee is on cooldown. I think. It should still be on cooldown. If it's not, I should have used it.
A vanishing trick.
The best of the low budget decks in this format. Pretty good. Oh, unless this happens. Go away. Yeah.
Slime attack.
I have triple counterspell in this, so like I'll more or less be fine, but it's still not great when it happens. You know what's funny is getting Tribunal is actually kind of good for me. I have too many high levels.
Shaken, not stirred.
4. Two, 3. 1. Yeah, level 5 Witch is not great for him.
A vanishing trick.
Yep. That's what made me think that he's not a Genie player. He's just playing Genie because he can. No Genie player would run Trickster and Priestess. I respect the Witch, but like no Genie player in any kind of deck composition would run Witch would run Priestess and Trickster. Monk. Blessing? Blessing. Dryad and Scrapper. Yeah, this is, again, I don't think this is somebody who plays Monk. This feels like an I will eat my hat if I lose. I would be very shocked if I lose.
Shaken, not stirred.
And I have like all these weakness tiles like just everywhere. He can for now, because that gave him a big mana boost that he needed to summon in more cards. He can copy everything. He can copy all of his monks and then move them with the portal keepers. It's something.
A vanishing trick.
Two. I'm gonna go here. He's not dead yet.
Slime attack.
Am I dead? Dun, dun, dun. I'm not dead. Unless I am. I'm not.
Shaken, not stirred.
No! Oh, fine. Oh, I was supposed to switch to Banshee. I was supposed to put Banshee in here. It's fine. I trust I'll win with this.
A vanishing trick.
Monkey King! Alright, now I just need to sit here and save mana. And then unleash hell.
Slime attack.
So he used his monk power up at 35 seconds. Which means as soon as he starts losing the wave again, I'm just gonna hit him. Unless he doesn't start losing the wave. At which point, good on him. He's doing it. He's living the dream over there. He's playing Monk Blessing like Monk Equilibrium. And living the dream.
Not stirred.
Oh, he used it again. No, he didn't. It's fine. I'll get him next round. He'll survive this round. I'll get him next round. It's fine. What's funny is it's actually making my deck better by Tamer. That's disappointing. I might have to eat my hat. Tamer's not going to kill him. 50 stacks.
Slime attack.
I'll get him next round. If this was an actually problematic boss, I could have killed him, but it's not. So we're just gonna slow roll this. I have 9,000 mana. Like, I should be fine. Maybe.
Shaken, not stirred.
Double Assassin is very bad for him. So as long as I survive this round, I should have this. Yeah. He wasn't gaining damage. And so you can't run Monk Blessing like that. You can't just sit there and do nothing. Because eventually you're just gonna not... You're not gaining damage in any way. So each progressive round just gets worse and worse for you if you just sit there and do nothing. You can't stop playing the game. You gotta keep playing the game. What am I at? 670? What was that chest? Scrapper chest. That's kind of cool. Is it worth it to get Scrapper? Yes. 5% chance. Every 20th chance or sooner, you will get a Scrapper. That seems good. Unless he's using Zeus and the movement talent. Yep. Unless you're playing Equilibrium in tournament and you have a Zeus. $5% on a Scrapper. It's pretty good. How much how many gems is that? 50 gems? Oh no. Oh no. Was it this? It was this. There we go. How many gems is that? What's 20 times 50? How did you get legendary maxed? I've been playing this since 2021. I, in fact, have multiple legendaries maxed. Seven? Do I have seven? 7 legendaries maxed? A 1,000? 10,000? Is it 10,000? 50 times 20? 50 times 20 is 1,000, right? No, every 20th or sooner. So if you get incredibly unlucky 20 times, you will on the 20th time get a Scrapper. So theoretically, what's 50 times 20? Is it 1,000? 1,000 confirmed? 1,000 gems for a legendary is fine. I guess that's fine. I don't think it's good. I mean, if you need Scrapper, then yeah, it's good. It's the same as an Archmage chest, but an Archmage chest, it's a choice between two things. And so with this, you're definitely getting you're definitely getting a scrapper, and you might actually get it sooner than using 1,000. So, yeah. I suppose that's good. But like with 1,000 gems, couldn't you buy crystals? Couldn't you buy like 2 crystals? Do they still have that offer? Yeah. Oh, no, that's not it. Do they not have that anymore? You used to be able to buy magic crystals for gems. Maybe they don't have that anymore. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, you could buy 2 magic crystals for 1,000. You've misspelled Blade Dancer twice? That's crazy. I was going to eventually get to that. I was just kind of on a train of thought here, and I didn't want to stop everything to answer your misspelled question. Unless you're actually talking about Blade Runner, either the original or 2049. And if you are talking about Blade Runner, I haven't seen either. I hear they're good. I heard that the second one is better than the original. I don't know. I haven't seen either. Blade Dancer. I was playing Blade Dancer for the better part of a year. Ever since it got talents, you can backtrace my videos to when it got talents. And ever since then, if you watch every single one of my videos, I would say a good 60 to 70% of those videos are going to be Blade Dancer focused. Because that's all I played for like a year. Ever since it got talents. Featuring Ryan Gosling. Is it Ryan Gosling? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. Is it Harrison Ford? The guy with too many A's. I don't even want to pronounce. I don't even want to try to pronounce that. It'll just sound silly. You are hereby known as the guy with too many A's. A lot of A's going on in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 A's in your name. That's crazy. It's a lot of A's. If you're talking about running like current Blade Dancer, I also have a video on that as well. I think I called it Spear Frenzy? Floral Spear? Spear Frenzy? Sharpen Frenzy? I think I called it Sharpen Frenzy. Look up a video titled Sharpen Frenzy. It's essentially... I'll just play it. It's fine. We'll do it. I was going to say, it's essentially this deck. Just play this deck. Baba Taka Mama Yaga. If it was school grades, it would be too many. It would be good to have too many A's. That would be... Oh, did I change the talents? Yeah, I did. Alright. Well. Let's go here. I don't need both of these. Let's go here. Now. Let's go here. Now. We're gonna get there. We'll get somewhere. I'm waiting to see, because I don't care which one it is, but I need a Night Statue in either of these spots. Okay, here we go. So we'll use these 2 diagonals, which means these 2 diagonals we have to leave free. So I'm going to go eat that, combine this, hoping that was going to be a Blade Dancer, but it's not, so I can eat that. All of your support cards are all in the center. And then you're using the 2 other diagonals to build Sharpened Spear stacks. So like this one, whenever you summon in a whenever you summon in a knight statue on either of these two spots, it gives a stack to both of the knight statues at the same time. Nope. Actually, I don't need that one either.
Water will protect you.
Bleep, bleep. I pooped my pants last night on my girlfriend. Bruh, it was so bad. Some girls like that. You just kind of have to ask first. That's my advice. Life advice. Just generic life advice. I kind of want to use AI voice and make Eminem say that.
Relax and flow.
Why is he using Summoner? I don't know. You can ask him. Johnny Depp was not a fan of it. Amber Heard should have asked. It would have cleared everything up. There wouldn't have been a court case. Sometimes you just have to ask. You have to ask first. He should listen to my streams. Or Amber Heard should watch my streams. And that entire court case would never have happened. Your co-op matches just keep getting weirder. The Fun Mix Time one was weird because we were doing something. I don't know why this person is running the deck that they're running. I don't know what they're doing. Actually, the only thing they don't even have like talents on the Knight statue, so they can't even run Sharpened Spear or Covenant. So they have to run it the way that they're running it. I guess the Summoner's a random choice, but at the same time, with the Summoner, you get more Inquisitors, so that's something. It's good to get more Inquisitors. You can. You just have to add me. Unless you already did. I vaguely remember your username, so part of me thinks that you already did.
Don't get wet.
I obviously want all, like Blade Dancers and all these other spots, but you know, sometimes we don't get what we want. Just gonna rock 4 Blade Dancers. It's like a regular Spirit Master deck. I think they're doing the best they can with what they have. And I think that the J is because they were told that they should run J in an Inquisitor deck. But you should run J in an Inquisitor deck when you get a level 5 J, or else it doesn't do anything. You should just run Trainer. Oh my god. Fun Mix Time with the DKK of $20. Don't forget you can use Super Chats to support. That was like a weird blast to my face. Because like I'm very close to like my secondary phone to read my chat. And that highlight is crazy. That is like a very neon highlight. Thank you. Who was the other person? You and somebody else have been the only people to support. Wacky streams could not fit in one donation.
Get wet.
I forget, what is DKK again? I actually just made my first Danish krones. I actually just made my first $100 over the course of the amount of times that that I was able to do this. I haven't received my first $100, but I have finally gotten the threshold that is $100. And it does make it much easier to add up to $100 if people actually support. But thank you. Spirit of Future with the $20? What is happening right now? Can I, like, go into YouTube? I feel like I can go into YouTube. I feel like I should be screenshotting this, so that I can shout you guys out on, like, my actual page as, like, a community post. Because that does mean a lot to me, and thank you. I never ask for anything. I don't even try to do that. I don't feel like I'm a large enough channel to ask for things like that. Like, if I get to, like, you know, tens of thousands of people or something, maybe I'll start bringing it up. But, thank you. And thank you, Fun Mix Time, for starting the party. This is where this deck starts to get a little wacky, because you don't have a lot of space, and so your scrapper space starts getting a little crazy. So you have to constantly, like, keep downgrading this. I don't even know if the person that asked for, the guy that pooped on his girlfriend, I don't know if he's still in this chat to have cared about the fact that I've done all of this. Spirit of Future with another $20? What is happening right now? As just a shout out to Fun Mix Time. We did it. All right, let's see if I can... I can. Yeah, I can do this. DKK is a Donkey Kong coin? It could be. It's not. We could have made that up before she told us. We did it. I will definitely post this as soon as the stream ends. But thank you guys very much. That really means a lot to me. And as I've always envisioned, all of this money, I'm basically going to fund it back into this game. And then I'll be able to be okay with, like, spending more money on, like, event units. At which point I will I'll just be able to make content with other things as I get other things. So thank you. I feel like that's what streamers, for the most part, that's what they do. The ones that aren't making overly large quantities of money. Because at that point, this then just becomes a job. It's definitely not just a job for me right now. But I'm basically, going to cycle it back into the game, and be okay with spending more money on events than I normally would. So thank you. I mean, I'm definitely trying for a Zeus, and like making money off of like YouTube. I'll be able to fund like my struggles to get a Zeus and a Necromancer. Yeah, I might even start actively trying to get a Necromancer. I don't think I've been using Mirror Match. I definitely stopped using Mirror Match because I maxed a Tesla. I might start actively getting shards to get a Zeus, or buying Hero Tavern so that I can get like heroic items. That's another thing that I don't necessarily care to spend money on. I don't necessarily know if it's worth it. I would get like this legendary, this heroic token. You know what? I'll just do it right now. Now that you guys, specifically because you guys tipped me into this stream, I'll buy this Hero Tavern pass. I'll be 1 second. Yeah. Just so that you know, like, I made a video that was very specifically against buying the heroic pass, but specifically because you guys decided to tip me. Why not? I could do this the slow way, or I can do this the fast way. Does anybody care? It's up to you. I can slow roll this, or I can say collect all, and then you'll just see like everything that I just have, and it'll be like instant gratification of, oh, that's it, that's everything. A short video would be collect all. Slow roll could be, oh, you're saying slow rolling it could make a short video. I can't, I can't, good reward for free-to-play video. I am not stressed for time. I have like an hour and 20 minutes until I'm stressed for time. Talking about rewards for free-to-play. Well, I mean, like, the rewards for free-to-play, then you wouldn't be buying the side that I just bought. And I've already collected everything else. This is more of, like, the paid side. If pass is worth buying if it's free-to-play, it's not worth buying. The only reason why I'm doing it is because you guys tipped this. I would not have done it. I would not have done it on my own, even as a pay-to-play person, and there's no reason why I would even suggest it to a free-to-play person. I've already made a video about that. I'm talking about for you guys that are watching this right now, because I'm also not gonna like cut this into a video. I could, I can make this a video, but I'm not going to do that either. Five-second video. Is pass worth buying? No. Okay, so I'm just gonna collect all here. I'm just gonna speed through this. This is what you get for $10. Meteor. 550 magic dust is pretty good. You get 3 tokens. 3 tokens. I'm now at 13 tokens. Couple legends and more tokens. All the pass is worth, and it's not that good of a reward. No, it's not. And that's why I would very much like be very against it. But if I was making money off of this game in the way that you guys just gave me money, buying something like this that feels very frivolous to me as like a person spending their own money, I wouldn't do it. But because like you guys are tipping me, it makes me more free to make like dumb decisions like this, or to make a decision like decisions that and when I say dumb decisions, I mean decisions that I wouldn't tell a free-to-play person, or a person that is saying like, what should I smartly, how should I smartly spend my money? Hex! Mitch the kid is mad that he missed out on this one. I was pretty sure I was that the 550 was gonna get me buy levels in the season pass. Floor 13. Max Genie, level 15 Fortuna. Sounds good. I'm not buying levels in the season pass. If anything, I would buy the other frivolous thing that I would not buy as a regular person, is I wouldn't buy the premium. $2,300 crit? Must be a free-to-play account. It's their free-to-play account. What should you spend money on? There's a big part of me that feels like I must have a video somewhere. If anybody can confirm that. I'm pretty sure I have, in my guides, I'm pretty sure I have a video of what I feel like you should spend money on if you're going to spend money on this game. The season pass is up there, as the number one thing. An event unit. Any event unit, just choose one. I'm pretty sure I must have a video for it. It like under my playlists, under guides, I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess that's my answer. The season pass for the specifically so that you can get Book of Secrets, because getting 6 upgrades every year as opposed to 2 upgrades per year is insane for your account. If you spend the $12 or whatever every month, once a month, and getting 6 free upgrades on anything is crazy. And then just an event unit. Just like pick an event unit and just spend the $10 on that every month. You don't really need anything else. Everything else is, yeah, there we go. Everything else is, if you have extra money. Like you can buy all 3 events, and you can buy the premium pass. And you can buy, like other things. Yeah. Oh my god.
That's the anvil.
If one can focus on any event unit, then which do you recommend to someone? Also, considering they are not extremely hard to play. The harder something is to play, the better it probably is, theoretically. And in regards to that, everything is hard to play if you've never played the unit. A long time ago, Katie was talking about how she would never get Bard. Even if she had Bard maxed out, she wouldn't use it because she doesn't know how to play it. Every unit in this game is very difficult until you know how to play it. Even a simple unit, even something that sounds simple, is very difficult unless you know the strategy on how to play it. And you will only realize the strategy on how to play it if you play it. So if you have a choice of any event unit, I would pick the best one. And the best one right now is Bard. I still have difficulty with Blade Dancer, mainly due to my terrible RNG. You can mitigate RNG at the cost of doing more damage. If you can put a Harlequin in there, you can put a Portal Keeper in there. You can do things to help that, but then you will do less damage. If you want to do the max damage, like any other deck, the more difficult it is to play, the harder it will be. Saw you recently, Crystalmancer running the meta. I died laughing. I have to make fun of cards that I think are... I have to, like... Sometimes I can be serious about hating something, but I'd rather be funny about hating something. Have you ever thought of making a series where you go from Arena 1 to League 1 on an alternate account? People have asked me that over the course of the entire time that I've been streaming. Make a beginner account. Make a free-to-play tips and trips for free-to-play people. Make a, what would you do in Arena 4, right? And here's the thing about that. All of that is RNG based. Because my experience with Arena will be vastly different from your experience with Arena. And at a certain point, that guide will not even matter anyway. One of my suggestions for people that are starting out is don't open your legendary until Demon Hunter and Dryad. Because then you'll have the opportunity to get either Demon Hunter or Dryad from your first, 3 legendaries. What I mean by that, and if somebody sends me a co-op, I will deny it. What I mean by that is when you start this game, this is what you have unlocked. And then you have the ability to unlock Frost. So if you pull a legendary, you will only get Frost. You keep battling. Now you have the ability to get Stasis. And now you have the ability to get Boreas. And that's why Boreas is most people's first card, because this is around the time when they give you enough magic dust for you to be able to pull a legendary. And that's why most people's first legendary is either Boreas or Frost, because that's all you have available. But if you wait, and now you have access to Trapper and Minotaur, and now you have access to Robot and Demonologist. That's actually fun to find out where Robot and Minotaur are. And then if you keep going, now you have access to Bruiser and Hex. And right here, this is where you get one legendary at 1950. You should have a magic dust. You should have enough magic dust as a free-to-play person to be able to pull a legendary. And you should also be able to fight through the dungeon battle that also gives you a legendary. So if you wait to open this chest till after you pass 2,000, you will then have access to Demon Hunter and Dryad. At which point, right here is where I would pull 3 legendaries at the same time, and then have the potential possibility of getting a Dryad or a Demon Hunter that's going to completely change everything that you do. If you get a Dryad or a Demon Hunter, that completely changes how you play in Arena. Even just that simple strategy alone would change your game. But at the same time, if you use that strategy and get 3 stasises, because of course you can, or you get a stasis, a Boreas, and a Hex, still, that also has the ability to happen. And if that happens to you, then your entire battling will change anyway. So if I do this quote unquote beginner series, and I pull 2 Demon Hunters and a Dryad, right? Then I'll just be like, well, this is how you play Arena. You just run Demon Hunter and Dryad. It's the best deck. It's so good. It's almost better than Crystalmancer. It's so amazing, right? And it's all luck based. That idea is all luck based. There's like strategy to like what deck to build or what deck to focus on. I like Engineer. I do like when I get Portal Keeper. I think Portal Keeper is just safe. I like running Reaper. I think if you pay the gems for the Trophy Skull talent, you will push pretty hard because it's one of the only units that has the ability that has a mechanic to increase their damage over the course of time. And even if you get Bedlammed, all of your stacks stay, which is good, as opposed to like if you get Bedlammed with an Engineer. Here you have access to Vampire, so that is really good on mana as well as somewhat damage. This is where you get Chemist. I think Executioner this early in the game is pretty good. And then this is where you obviously get Crystalmancer. I wouldn't use Banner, but then you have access to Clown. So that's your only kind of Harley Quinn. And so then that becomes good. If you ran Clown and Portal Keeper and Engineer, that is in and of itself a deck. There's strategy, but like, who is that helping? And the reason why I've never made this video, even though as I've just shown, I could make this video. The reason why I've never made the video is because I feel like that's a crutch. I feel like me as a content creator making a video trying to teach you how I would play the game at that early stage of the game is giving you a bad not lesson. I'm teaching you bad habits. That's what it is. I'm teaching you bad habits, and that habit is, I don't know how to play this game. I'm just going to watch somebody play this game and play it how they play it. And that's a very bad habit that a lot of new players want. They want you to make a deck for them. They want you to show, they want you to play a deck and show them how they should play the deck so that they can trace over how you play the deck and then play the deck like that, and it'll be the same. And that's not how this game works. When you are in Arena and you're like stuck in Arena 11, for example, and again, I get this question a lot as well. I'm stuck in Arena 4 and I have these cards. Build me a deck. The reason why I never answer those questions, and I usually have the same response or something similar to the same response every single time, that response being that this is the trial period of your time in this game. If you don't like figuring this game out, then you're going to hate everything that comes after it. You're going to hate all of this. Like, you will just continue hating this game more and more and more, because then units will have talents, and there will be more units, and then there will be event units, and then there's Dragon Rift, and then tournament modifiers, and event modifiers. And if you already hate Arena, and you have no idea what to do to progress through the game, and you're stuck in arena because you can't build the deck, the game is just going to become harder. At a certain point, you have to realize that what this game is it's not just winning PvP, it's understanding why you're winning or why you're losing. And if you can't figure out what card in your deck is making you lose and which card in your deck is making you win and adjust that, and if you can't figure out the purpose of deck building, then you're going to hate this game. And a lot of people don't look... I was talking to Saz about this, and it's that a lot of people look to matchmaking and RNG and things like that to say that's why I lose, and they don't look inward. They don't look at their deck. They don't look at how they're playing. They're just like, oh, I got matched with this person and they won because they have more crit than me. It's like, okay, that could be a reason, but why didn't you do more damage? Why did they do more damage? Like, what could you have changed? What could you have done differently? Maybe you need to take out a card. Maybe even though that's the best, the quote-unquote best version of this deck, maybe if you made adjustments, maybe it would be better. Maybe if you have a level 16 Mari, even though that's the best version of this deck, maybe if you have a level 19 Gadget, that's better. Maybe that a Witch is very good, but because you don't have a max Witch, if you used a max Vampire, wherever Vampire is, maybe if you use max Vampire, you're getting a better damage boost if you have a level 7 Vampire with Blood Saturation. With Blood Saturation, I'm getting a 105% damage boost. With my level 13 Witch, I would have to merge 20 Witches over the course of the game to get the same damage boost. Yes, more merges would work, but it's a much harder thing to pull off. You have to be okay with making adjustments and changing things. And if you don't have the ability to do that when things are as simple as in Arena, then you're going to hate the rest of the game. If you're below leagues, play the game and learn the units. That's exactly what it is. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that concept, and because of that, they then take those habits and they go into leagues, and then they just keep asking the same questions. What's happening? Bestie. Bestie. Gotta get that higher attack speed. Every so often. Every so often attack speed. Oh, if I upgrade this to a 5, I can copy it. That's pretty crazy. Thanks, Gold Dryad. That's what Gold Dryads are for. Dude, if I get another Gold Dryad... If I get another gold... If I get another Gold Dryad... If I get another... Yeah, we did it. Triple 5s. Let's go. That's fine. I suppose I could have upgraded it, but it's fine. Two. Should I re-roll my progress? My progress is stagnant right now. Is it because you're trying to push PvP? Is that what you mean by your progress is stagnant? You're just trying to have a better PvP score? I feel like that's what most people mean when they say that. And my advice to people is don't play PvP. Stop focusing every single ounce of your energy and waking every waking moment on PvP because it's not important. I'm using Clown and Harlequin. That's not the question that you should be asking. There is a question that you should be asking, but that's not it. Feel free to try again. Do you do deck recommendations? I feel stuck as hell at 1.1k crit, 5k trophies. 1,000 crit, 5,000 trophies. Don't play PvP. Stop playing PvP and upgrade your cards. If it's hard for you to get to 5225, that means it's that you shouldn't be going for 5225. I mean, that is the thing that you should be going for first, because it goes 5225, 6225, 6920. You have most of your cards upgraded already. You're at 1,000 crit. Most of your cards upgraded is 3,000 crit. Commons, epics, and if you upgrade all of your commons, epics, and rares, it's 3,000 crit. The question is in Clown's description. It said if Harley is there, it would fail. So why isn't it? It does immediately if you copy. If you copy something, you can combine two clowns together and they'll merge together. You just can't copy things, or else it auto fails. I just can't seem to get any Harlequin or Dryad, and that's making me lose hard. Yeah, those are two incredibly important cards. That's why they added them as rune key alternatives in the season pass. I've also been playing for 3 to 4 months, so I haven't had such a huge influx of cards to upgrade. Yeah, because you just started the game. I've been playing this game since 2021. It's just a grind. It's just, like... It's just a grind. Like, I don't know what to tell you. What's the purpose of Clown in that deck? Great question. There's a video on my channel called Why Clown and Not Enchant Sword. It's under guides. Go check it out. Is the Scrapper chest worth it? I think that Scrapper is the best. Got another one. That's why I make the videos, man. I make the videos when I get a question way too often. And I don't want to go through my entire explanation again. So I just have a video going through my 30-minute explanation that I would normally spend a stream on. And if I get a question too often, I just make a video about it so that I can just point to people who... Whenever they ask a question. It's been fairly easy till I got to 5k trophies. As it would be. Because at a certain point, you just have to, well, one, stop playing PvP. Don't focus all of your attention into PvP. It's not important. It's only important if you can get to 52.25, 62.25, and 69.20. That is the only reason to play PvP. And if you can't, like the other person said, if you can't get to it easily, then there's no reason to try to get to it. There's no reason to try to like change your deck and do things. It's just stop playing PvP, or else you'll quit this game. I used to play this game when co-op was endless. I missed the floor thing. This floor thing is not enjoyable. Some might say that endless co-op was meaningless. That someone is me. Endless co-op was a specific deck, one of two specific decks, and it was, I'm going to stop playing because I choose to. That's what that was. It wasn't about like, oh, I wonder how far I can get. It was, I'm going to stop playing because I choose to stop playing. Demon Hunter, Banner, and Corsair was one of the decks. Demon Hunter... Oh, no. You're just combining everything. Yeah, that is correct. That was the deck. That was both decks. Doesn't gold scale with waves? Was it bad? I don't remember. It was infinite gold, because again, like I said, if you felt like leaving your computer on for a month, you could. It was just a way to get infinite gold, because you chose when to stop the game. I rolled a stasis. That's going to be really good for Laboratory of Experiments. Stasis is a very good Laboratory of Experiments card. I expected to see Crystalmancer. I could play that after this. I have now caught up on chat. In before Stasis gets talent and becomes meta. It could. What if it had like a max talent? Whenever you merge Stasis, your entire, or like Stasis gets a clock orb, because everything has to have an orb. Stasis gets a clock orb. Whenever you merge two Stasises that have the clock orb, your opponent's board gets set back one round. Just like their entire, you know, like everybody would play. It would just be like the best toxic card. Which bruiser talent is good? First one, right or left? I think it's, I want to say that the bruiser deck right now is, Furious Brotherhood. People were playing Awakening Rage, but then they buffed, they changed the Furious Brotherhood talent. And I don't remember how, but I think everybody plays Furious Brotherhood now. Stasis with a clock orb has a 30% chance to slow your board by 80% for 5 seconds. Or worse, moved ahead 1 round. You're still on single bosses and your opponent is on triple. Oh my god. Oh my god. They could do it. They could do it and make stasis meta. Anything can go from 0 to hero. Trapper is the biggest example of that. Of a unit that does nothing, that's very good. Dude, Clock doesn't even have talents and people still use it. Demonologist has full talents and nobody uses that card. You can take any card from 0 to hero if you want to. And by you, I mean the Rush Royale developers. Shaman talents on merge, a 50% chance to disconnect opponent and upload malware. The ultimate virus. I like to run Demonologist and support decks, but see, that's the thing. Nobody runs support decks because it's better to just run 2 DPS decks to make it quicker. Support decks aren't a thing anymore. And if you're running support, you're playing co-op wrong. I mean, unless you're trying to do the, you know, the A-Friend Gaming Momo Royale, you know, 1 unit challenges, or getting 600,000 cultist stacks. My deck is a support deck, because you're using Enchant Sword.
That's the anvil.
I got you with the carry on co-op. I finally max Monk. Do not play support. Level 7 Bard, level 10 Grindstone, level 8 Scrapper, level 8 Trapper. Priestess with Gadget. What should I aim to play with? You said you don't have Dryad and you don't have Harlequin. I wouldn't run Priestess and I wouldn't run Grindstone. Actually, you know what? Grindstone Bard does seem funny. Because Bard definitely, like, attacks incredibly fast. I almost want to run that now. That sounds fun. You don't have a damage modifier. Oh wait, no, you have Trapper. I would not run Priestess and run Chemist. Priestess isn't doing anything for you. All you need is like 2 Trappers and 1 Chemist, and then all of the Bards on a Grindstone, and then just Scrapper your board for the rest of the game. And that should be good enough. Actually, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it next game. Bard does spread damage though. So I would have to run the spread damage talent. Ice Mage, Frost, Stasis, Trapper, Harlequin. What's SF hero? Snowflake hero. In terms of troll co-op deck, if Momo Royale posted 4-hour co-op games, specifically to get a lot of stacks on things. So you can make a co-op game last 4 hours. And he figured out the way to do it. I don't remember what his build was, but you can look it up. It's just look up co-op game or co-op Momo Royale and just look up the 4-hour games. I'm not doing Night Statue Grindstone. Double building all the time sounds terrible. Never do double building. That's just a excuse to lose. That's just like, please, I hope I lose. I'm gonna build this deck. I'll be a second. Actually, I have to like take apart something else. I won't take apart that. I'll be a second. I have to build something. And I can't like click into heroes if there's a thing.
Screws tightened to the max.
Actually, I don't have cleanse, do I? Light faction? I don't need a lot of cleanse. If I have a light faction hunter's jacket or something, I can run a magic amulet. I'm gonna run a magic amulet and a hunter's jacket. Chemist, scrapper, trapper. I need to use multi-grinder and then unstable? No, you run that one and then you run this one. Wait. This one. Yeah. Accordionist. Sure, I'm almost done. Sure. The talent with the 3 grindstones is much easier to use. But yeah, you always want something that has the ability to grow over the course of the game. Nope. Where do I want this? I feel like I just want a grindstone here and here. Obviously, that means I'm not gonna get them. I'm just gonna merge this. Yeah, that's fine. Grindstone. Nope. Oh, I forgot I can do that. Oh god. Fucking tribunal. Did somebody warn me? None of you warned me. I mean, I wouldn't have seen it anyway, but I was just kind of, just for my own personal thing. I thought that somebody would have warned me about that. Every time with the tribunal. What level is this? What level is this, Dracula? I blame you in whatever level this is. Because the first boss is never, the first boss is never tribunal. I don't even want this here.
Holy gear.
Yeah, there we go. We did it. I need to put this up here. I'm just waiting for another accordionist or another bard. Still waiting for another bard. Or I'm waiting for that. So that I can do... that.
Let's gear it up.
Terrible. That was terrible. It's because I have no inspiration stacks. And I have no inspiration stacks because I can't set this up. Because games are impossible to play without Harley Quinn. Oh, you know what? That's good. I'm just running through mana, trying to set this up. And that's just kind of what happens sometimes when you don't get lucky.
That's the anvil.
Like that. That's pretty lucky. All of that is pretty lucky. Alright, I'm gonna start... No, I can't even do that, because now I need to make mana. Ugh. Why do people run this deck? Alright, here we go. We got this now. Yeah, but you can run Chemist. Oh, wait. Never mind. You're somebody else. Alright.
Holy gears.
See, this is why you can't run, Scrapper in this deck. Because Scrapper requires you to, Scrapper requires you to spend mana, and, it's counterproductive to Bard wanting you to save mana.
Let's gear it up.
I don't care about any other boss. I care about first turn Tribunal. That's all. That's the only boss I care about. It's why it's so annoying whenever it happens, because it doesn't happen very often. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep that.
That's the anvil.
Yeah, I'm not doing well. Yeah, Scrapper makes you expel all of your mana. So you can either Scrapper to get higher levels, or you can save mana to get better damage on your inspiration. And you can't do both, apparently. It's very difficult to do both. Because right now, I want to, like, summon in to Scrapper. But then that means I won't get inspiration. But then if I get inspiration, that means I have to leave my field the way it is. All of this seems like a bad idea. It's probably why this deck doesn't run Scrapper. What about Dryad instead of Scrapper? Yeah, but he doesn't have Dryad. He doesn't have Dryad or Harley Quinn.
Let's gear it up. That's the anvil.
This is what happens when I don't play Bard.
Let's gear it up. Touch the anvil. Holy years.
That was terrible. It would suck if units that gained stacks on upgrade lost them on downgrade. What do you mean? Bard is the one unit I don't like playing co-op. It takes too long to set up for good inspiration levels. I feel like I don't know how the deck works. I honestly just don't understand how the deck works. I understand the concept of like how it works, but I don't understand how it works. I understand. Do you want me to go to the Bard and Mana Cauldron setup? I think that's funny. I think that setup is funny. And it feels like it should work. I can do that. I mean, I understand that the deck can work. It's not a question of is Bard good. I get that it's good. But, like, how does it work? Like, you have to always constantly use all of your mana to upgrade Bard. But then you also have to, your Harley Quinn isn't doing anything for you. You should use anything, like, some kind of damage modifier. Also, I don't know if an enchant sword is good either. I would just, honestly, I would just run a chemist and a trapper, and get one chemist on the field and two trappers. While I completely take apart this entire deck. Do this now. Oh, I can give you Mana Robe. That's funny. Demonologist is actually funny, because I can give you mana. Yeah. Yeah. You can send me that tile. Accordionist. You have a level 5? Yeah, that means you could copy all of your... Oh, you already copied the cauldrons. How many cauldrons do you think you need? Well, I mean, you need more than that. Like, you should be filling up your board with bards. You need more than 3 bards. Like, because of this build, like, you can run a large quantity of bards. I don't think you need... I think 4 cauldrons is probably good. You need 2 trappers, though. If you get another oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, you're probably fine there. I mean, I'm gonna wait.
Slime attack.
Wait.
Shaken, not stirred.
You can honestly just wait for the waves to get to, like, over here, and every single time, and then just blast the wave. Yeah, you have enough time.
A vanishing trick.
Especially on these early rounds.
Slime attack.
Why does he only have one accordionist? Who knows? Yeah, but accordionist gives all your bards bonus damage. And because you have, like, the level 3, you can just summon in a new bard. Just merge 2 bards. And then just summon in until you get another bard. Yeah, because you could easily just do that.
Shaken, not stirred.
Like, if I thought that there was a risk, then I would say no. But because you have the scrapper that you do, it's not a risk.
trick. Slime attack.
75 inspiration for another accordion. Isn't there a max on accordions though? Zero, 75, 150, and 300. So you can get 4. Four max and 2 more bards for max total DPS for a max total DPS boost.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah, I don't know these numbers. I have so much mana.
A vanishing trick.
Maximum bards. Oh my god, we're at 19. We're at wave 19. This is why you just run double DPS.
Shaken, not stirred.
WTG. What's WTG? He has maximum accordionist though. I mean, you can get higher level accordionist, but like, I'm doing that.
A vanishing trick.
Winter Tire Grip.
Slime attack.
is high.
Shaken, not stirred.
I think I'm gonna focus Demonologist now.
Trick.
Four. 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, that'll make this easier. Use that mana. Oh, the mana.
Shaken, not stirred.
Oh, this is how Momo Royale does it. I mean, this is like part of the strategy of doing it. To make 4-hour games. Because I can blow through this like 18,000 mana that I've accrued.
A vanishing trick.
No, I can't do it. I couldn't think fast enough.
Slime attack.
$239. 4,000 stacks. Yeah, you can definitely do more than that, but yeah. I feel like I have done enough. Ugh. That was a lot in one stream. Do I have... I don't even have experiment coins. I'm gonna trash all of these rares. I've actually been running through my experiment coins like all the time now. Oh. Yeah. Goodbye, Meteor. Goodbye, Hex. Goodbye, Harley Quinn. Well, I can upgrade anything, and I think I'm just gonna wait. Because I really just want to upgrade, not Hex. One, I'm gonna wait until after the changes to legendaries, whatever those changes are, because they might adjust the crystal price, theoretically. I think that's what everybody complains about, so they might adjust that. And if they do adjust it, I don't want to waste crystals that I don't have to waste. But I also just want to, I just want to upgrade these two things. And everything else I don't really want to do. But anyway, thank you guys for joining. Fun mix time. Oh my god, how long ago was this? Fun mix time and Spirit of the Future. Thank you for the donations. That really means a lot to me. And I obviously do this for free. I will probably never, not for a while anyway. I will not ask for people to donate, or I will not be one of those people. Please donate to me. And like, if people want to do it because they see it, then thank you. But yeah, I'm not at that point yet where I don't have the ability to read all of the chats, except for ones that I don't want to read, like all of these WTG ones, because there were a lot, and I saw all of that happening, but it just kept going. So but yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you for joining my stream. And I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. No, I work at night tomorrow. Probably July 4th. July 4th, I have the day off, and I will not be doing anything. So I will probably be streaming. So if you are also not doing anything, they updated Fortuna. What do you mean they updated Fortuna? Does it not have a butt? No, it still has a butt. What do you mean? Buff? I thought that they took away the butt. It still has the butt. I don't know enough about Fortuna before to know what the buff was. But I trust other people will. At base. I don't know what it was before. And I don't have a Fortuna. So I trust that everybody who spent $3,000 to get a max Fortuna will appreciate that. And it should be better. Because nobody uses it. So hopefully people use it now. Maybe. All those maxed out people. Anyway. I need to go because my not trying for Max Harley. I have a lot of thoughts on Max Harley, and you can catch them all in videos that I have done before. If you want to go back to videos that I've done about Harley Quinn and how I saved 9 copies of Harley Quinn and got rid of all of them. But anyway, I will catch you guys next video.